Για πάμε λίγο. What's up, motherfuckers? Στα σκουπίδια. Ακόμα 4 λεπτά. Καλησπέρα ή welcome προς το παρόν μοναδική viewer. The Magnum. Όλα καλά. Γιατί δεν ακούμε. Κάτσε να ανοίξω. Έγινε ψηλά. Shit! Αν δεν πάει 7, εγώ δεν παίζω. Θα κάνω ένα ωραίο recap. Στο προηγούμενο επεισόδιο, που ήμουν και άρρωστος και ακόμα είμαι, αλλά τώρα είμαι καλύτερα, είχαμε μείνει... Πού είχαμε μείνει? Μια εβδομάδα έχει περάσει. Ναι, βρήκαμε την Κάρλαχ, δήραμε την κουκουβάγιο αρκούδα νομίζω, βρήκαμε την Κάρλαχ, δήραμε τους Πάλαντιν που την τραμπουκίζανε, γιατί η Κάρλαχ είναι μοναδική και δεν την πειράζει κανείς. Αυτή είναι η Κάρλαχ. Τα πάντα. Τι είσαι? Για να δω.
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the house.
Θα σε φτιάξω, μάνα, μην αγχώνεσαι. Όλα καλά, θα σε φτιάξω.
The year 10 The place, sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city, with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jibs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Tell them. A boss who gave you up to Zariel.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so invincible again. Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Eldrons more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
Very hard.
Not excited at all. Angry, nervous, delighted, enticed. I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Okay. Κάνουμε ένα γρήγορο short rest για ποτέ δεν ξέρεις και να δούμε που έχουμε μείνει. Λοιπόν, find a cure. Find a farm mechanic. Continue to travel with Helkarlach. Ποιοι είμαστε στο πάρτι? Εσένα θα σ' αλλάξω. Αν και είσαι my precious, θα σ' αλλάξω γιατί δύο barbarian σε ένα πάρτι λίγο, ξέρεις, ψιλοκατάλαβες. Λοιπόν, save the refugees. Kaha on the tiefling one to guide them out of the grove. The grove. Ναι, τι, couldn't help us, θέση πόδια, ναι, είχαμε μείνει επίσης στο ότι πήγαμε να μας βοηθήσει μια healer και μας δηλητηρίασε και γαμιέται και τη γαμίσαμε τη healer the healer, ναι, τι, εκεί πήγαμε. We blah 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 absolute. The leader of the druid is powerful name. He might be able to help us. Εδώ τι έχει? Rescue the druid. Εδώ έχουμε save the refugees. The G's. Θα ξεμπερδέψουμε με τους G's. Κάποιος είναι στο παράθυρο. Καλά πάω. I believe I can fly. Κάτι κάνω λάθος τώρα εγώ. Από εδώ. Εδώ πάει στο τέτοιο. Όχι. Όχι. Οπ. Α. Don't mind if I do. Όχι. Jump πάρουμε. Όχι. Απαγορεύεται. Απαγορεύεται να κάνει jump πάνω σε βράχια. Εδώ όχι. Νομίζω από εδώ είχα κάνει jump. Ναι, από εδώ είχα κάνει. Ουί. Ουί. Με σένα μίλησα. Αν μας έριξε άκυρο και ο σκύλος. Πώς βρέθηκα τόσο κάτω? Οκ, πήρα ένα κουβά.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Splats. Α, ναι, αυτό τους έδιρα. Του. Ανοίξτε. Για μου τη θες.
Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
Willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
A low thought. But I'd be lucky.
But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga.
I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. doesn't sit well with me either. But to get you'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that would...
When we get to Baldurs Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Fuck it, πάω να σώσω τον Druid. Λογικά αυτός είναι το μποσάκι εδώ. Του. Σιγά μην το έκανα. Πάμε με τα πόδια, run. Run Forest. Για να δω. Oh no. Σε βλάκας. Πόρτα. Βασικά όχι, καλά είμαστε. Πάμε να σώσουμε τον Druid. Druid. Γκερούνι.
It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about something? It's dead. Let's go. Need something?
Αν έχει γίνει κυφάς με τον Αστάριον. Πάμε από εδώ. Ποτάτες. Ναι, δεν σε είδε σένα. Λοιπόν, ο Μπάρθ.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, bought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldurs Gate who paid goblins for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sojourn. Goblins made sure for the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract, if you feel like dying.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be with
Stamped handbill. Και τώρα που φύγατε, κολδάκι, ποσιονάκι, φαγητάκι. Loot. Όπ, τι είναι αυτό. Οκ. Φέρτο.
Goblins on the high ground.
Τι έγινε, έλα.
Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
Τι λέει ρε?
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows.
Σοβαρά.
And your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Ρορ. Το ακούω. Παραλίγο. Α, ναι. Μα ανέβω πάνω και θα σου πω εγώ.
These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine some.
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for heights! What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Authority. So what do you have? All of you used to go for a target. Ooh.
No, you wouldn't be able. You're just,
The goblin's nostrils flare, as if trying to judge you through smell alone.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it! Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I do. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
Tut, tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see, I'm amply provisioned. This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. My, aren't you a nervous one? I assure you I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Something tore right through these people.
The
creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see! My flesh becomes new flesh!
You hear what comes next before you see the sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The hyena moans softly as its body contorts, ribs cracking and flesh tearing. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
It. That hyena's going for help.
Make it hurt.
Let's get this over with.
Can't afford to let up.
I'm heating up. Want another? Bye forever, pal.
To me. On the move.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Close ranks.
Too much to bear. Yes, here.
Heading there.
Keep them guessing.
Come on, get up. On the move. I'm not going to last much longer.
One horn! The stink of a...
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil! I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof! Clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served. No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am, I'm not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway. Copper for your thoughts? Really? Really, really? Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me. Well met. That's the spirit.
What would the mouse then? Well met. I am Raphael. It looks like a human, but it speaks like a beast. Must be the... Come. There, middle of somewhere. And deny you this. Go on. It might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Easy, easy. One scuff. I could fix it all. Like that. Take all the time and hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. All those pretty little symptoms. One might... I'll be there.
That's curious.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beast reeks. You hear what you watch with cold realization. This isn't the end. Gnolls. Vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. A swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Finding my way. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Careful, I bite.
Need to act fast. On I go.
I'm ready. Moving.
No time to waste.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
This place reeks of blood. Let's go. Before more join us.
Let's do it. No holding back. Two steps at a time. Fall by my hand.
Can't give up. Not now. Heading there.
No holding back. Making my move. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
What should I do?
holding back.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
I tangled with a dragon once. Never forgot it.
That's curious. These gouges tore through rock like it was butter.
Smoke. Something's burning.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time! Can you hear me? We hear you! Stay where you are!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
I'm afraid proper thanks...
That took the edge off.
Slaughtered everyone. Miri. Oh, Miri. No.
Your boldness, Counselor. It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard. Gauntlet. Report to the man and send for...
On your command.
The rest of you. And you. Please, rescue Ravengard. May I trust you'll see it through? A champion indeed. Without him, the city faces collapse. By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Thank you. Go. I will seek... Fist?
Brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then
Hells! Alder Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. More than worried, in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldurs Gate so... No, this is no drow plot. His absence alone, he could lead Baldurs Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Miri, you should have stayed. I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. I'm sorry, Miri. Please.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet. Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
There's something hidden here, in the hay.
All right, what now?
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction. His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified. The ox calms, his tail swishing a satisfied up. Creature turns a piece of cud around its mouth.
Someone's moving around in there.
Something over there.
It's for her sister's wedding. I made her stupid. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. I know this doesn't change anything. I need some time alone with her.
What's that?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Death is close at hand.
I need to hold on.
I'm not going to last much longer.
I must heal.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget,
our pact still stands.
Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Will, for example. A man of the people. Very palatable. Like a sweet cider. But Karlak, a tiefling seasoned by hell's fire. What could she possibly taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. relax. We're just talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A brave choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. What makes you think I'm hiding anything? If I have something to share, I'll You've already pestered me with your notions once.